Hello, my dear friends. Good morning and or good afternoon, whatever time zone you might be in, or maybe even good evening. We are in, I'm not sure if it's Prineville. I think it's Prineville, Oregon. Prineville, Oregon, and we're at the Les Schwab production plant or whatever it is. I think they do. I'm not sure if they actually, I think they probably do retreads, etc. here. This is a pretty big plant. They got another one up on the top of the hill. One thing I want you to look at, check this out. Look at the sun up there on that mountain. Isn't that beautiful? That is definitely not what I was looking at when I made my way here yesterday. Yeah. Yes, again, good morning. We are on another trip. We are recording this one. Sad to regret that the last trip I did, which was a very short one, it was just to Edmonton. Where was it even from? It was in Edmonton, starting in Edmonton, making my way back to BC. My GoPro, my main one, it was messing up really bad. It was freezing constantly. I couldn't use any of the material. Sorry, Barry, we'll have to do your little skit there another time. I think it needs a new SD card. These SD cards do not last very long. They're just, they're garbage. They don't last very long at all. So I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna have to get another one. I don't know how well it's gonna work on this particular trip. I may have to grab one at a Walmart en route somewhere, but I need a real high-speed one. I mean, I thought I had a good one in there, but I guess I don't. Or maybe I do, and it's just aged and it's worn out and they don't last very long. I never take the card out, so I don't know how it could just die, but who knows. I think they only have a lifespan of so long, and then you have to change them. That's how they kind of, I guess that's how the profits come in, right? But anyway, so what's en route here? As I said, I'm out here in Prineville, and we're going to be dropping off a load of tires here. Used tires for retreading, and I do believe I'm going to be going through that little gate there, and they seem really, really nice here. And what a nice little area it is here, but I'll tell you something. Boy, did I ever have fun getting here last night. Just not familiar with the road. Trucks in front of me that were doing super, super slow speed. They're not familiar with the road either. But it was like 3 degrees in some areas, and they were just so scared to go any faster than that. And I don't blame them if they're not familiar with the road. I don't blame them for that. I had plenty of time to get here, so it's not like it held me up. And I got here last night, and I was allowed to park on site, which was really nice. And there's a convenience store right across there in case I needed something. So, which I didn't. I always have enough in my truck for whatever I need. So from here, we're heading over to Hood River, and they're expecting a snowstorm to roll through there today at about 3 p.m. So I'm hoping to get out of here real fast. And these guys said they can unload me in about 20 minutes. And if that's the case, then I'm looking at heading up here and then up to Highway 26 and then over to Hood River. Hopefully I can get there by like 10 o'clock, maybe 11. They can get me loaded and I can get out of there before that snowstorm hits. It says it's supposed to hit around 3. I can't really depend on that. Could hit sooner. But I'm hoping to get out of there before that snowstorm hits. And then from there, I'm picking up pairs, and then that's going to Nogales, and I'm all by myself on this trip. So we'll see if I remember what I was taught by David. So that's kind of what's going on. We did manage to get all the repairs done to our truck. We got a knock sensor. We got the steer tires replaced because they were really wearing, and that's why I was just sliding all over the place before. In the slippery conditions. I got a new inverter. Thank you, Dale, the mechanic, and thank you, Key West, for putting a new one in. Now I don't have any issues with my microwave or my Keurig machine. So that old one that was in there, the Cobra, if you ever buy a Cobra, if you're ever going to buy a Cobra inverter, think twice. Maybe get something a little bit better, because that thing was terrible, man. It cried every time I even turned the microwave on. It was only, a 2500 watt inverter should not suffer when you turn on a 700 watt microwave. By the way, I did upgrade my microwave to a 900 watt. It works really nice, and it fits beautifully in this in this truck, and I'll have to show it to you sometime. But anyway, friends, that's all I have for you. We are recording this particular trip. We're going to work on it en route, so hopefully by the time I get back, it'll be done. So all we're going to have for you probably in the next 6 or 7 days are updates, but try to be patient with me and we'll get the other video out. I also really appreciate your comments regarding the new quality, the 60 frames a second. You guys are really enjoying that, so thank you so much. Anyway, from Prineville, Oregon, it's Trucker Ray with an update, and I think the gentleman's coming over to see me.